To meet me, I think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are back with another war video. Now I know lately I have been doing quite a few war videos. I think about 4 in the last 4 days, or maybe 4 in the last 5 days, not quite sure, something around those lines. But it seems like you guys are really enjoying my war videos, so why not make yet another one? And today's one is very interesting. You know why? Because we finally got defeated. Our streak got destroyed right here. If I do go in my war log, you can see we lost against India. Yes, that is the name of the clan that actually managed to beat us. Now before I continue talking, I just want to mention, if you can hear some weird noises in the background, it is because the house is being cleaned up right now, and also outside construction work is going on pretty much. So yeah, with that being said, let's continue right here. So you can see our war win streak was 21 wars won. Now I'm not going to go ahead and count every single one of them one by one, because I personally know it was 21. In case you guys don't believe me, sure, go ahead and start counting. So I'm going to scroll up really slowly. So here you go, and yeah, if you don't believe me, just go ahead and count it. But as you can see, if you did just count it, it is 21 wars won in a row, and then we got defeated by India. So that was very good. That was actually a very close war, 68 to 73. I mean, it was okay, no, it wasn't really close. They beat us by 5 stars. But what I have to say before I do continue is I am very, very, very proud of my clan. So is everyone else. Let me just go into a few clan mails and you will see how proud these people are. So Andy says the streak has ended, but we never expected to get to 21 war wins in a row. This has been a long ass journey for wars, and we are all proud of it. We may have had a lot of fails this war, and yes, you guys, we did have quite a few fails in this war, and I will show you them, but that doesn't mean anything, you guys. Still rock smiley face. So then we have Lewis the Pen. If we happen to lose this war, okay, so this was during war, but we are all very proud of our clan, so props to us, I guess, if I can say that. Yeah, I think I can say that. So yeah, I am very proud of my clan. And with that being said, you guys, let's get ourselves into a few attacks. So we are going to have a look at mainly our attacks. That is usually what I do in my war videos, but we are going to have a look at a few of the enemies' attacks, because they literally 3-starred every single one of our bases besides Tony and Lewis. Now, one more thing I have to mention before I show you attacks is that these guys are all engineered bases, and that is the reason why we lost war. If this wasn't an engineered clan, we would not have lost war. I'm pretty sure about that. And what we are currently doing is we are testing out something. Let me go into normal war. So we are testing out if it actually works, if this thing with engineered bases does actually work. So we have taken every single one of our engineered bases and we are putting them in war. Now someone has to fill 1.4k and Lewis the Pen's clan castle, so I'm going to do that later on. But yeah, we are just testing that out right now because we did lose this war against an engineered clan. And yeah, now I am going to finally show you a few replays. So let's get ourselves into the top attack. Now the funny thing about this is that 2.4k is our number 2 player and Tony is our number 1 player, and Tony didn't really manage to get the 2nd star. He only got the 1st star. So we are just going to have a look at 2.4k's attack and not at Tony's attack, because it's going to be the exact same base and I don't want you guys to get bored by the exact same base. So let's have a look at 2.4k's attack. So it's going in with a few bowlers, miners, wizards and a queen walk. I'm guessing, yes, that is a queen walk, level 42 queen. That is a very, very high level queen. Obviously max level for the archer queen is level 45. The same goes for the barbarian king, but where's his barb king? Level 32 barbarian king, not being deployed yet. That is fine. A single witch in the clan castle, gonna be a little bit of a pain right there, because witches, they produce so many skeletons and they get so annoying. But the witch finally went down. Archer queen gonna pop in another raid spot. I feel like that wasn't okay. No, it actually was necessary. I was about to say it wasn't necessary, but then experts started targeting the queen, the archer tower, the barbarian king, the mortar, everything. Now the inferno tower is locked on. The archer queen went out of the way, so that's really good. I'm wondering when he's going to start with his main attack. I mean, I'm not quite sure what he's waiting on, because he doesn't really have to take out an air defense or something to start his attack. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Going to drop in yet another raid spell. He doesn't want to pop that queen ability quite yet. And yeah, now he goes in with the main force, with the bowlers, with the wizards, all of that good stuff. So let's do it ×1 speed. Not quite sure why I had it ×2, but the barbarian king is in front, gonna tank for all of those bowlers. Wizards hopefully will take out the baby dragon. Yes, they did. All of those bowlers, you guys, they are going to do a ton of damage. Now I'm quite curious to see how this guy is going to manage to get the town hall, because literally the bowlers, they're not going to be able to get to the town hall compartment, I believe so. And then, oh, actually, okay, so some of the bowlers were targeting the town hall. Maybe the grand warden at the end of the raid. I really don't know. I've got no clue right now. It seems so unlikely. Wait, oh my god, that is why he took the miners. Wow, okay, that is actually really smart. So wow, I never thought you would do that. So yeah, props to you, 2.4k. You even got me. I mean, I would have never expected anyone to do something like that. There is a good use for you guys, town hall 11s for miners, in case you guys aren't using them, because I know after that nerf, no town hall 11 started using bowlers again. Sorry, not bowlers, miners. And but here is actually a very good use for them. So if you come across a base like this, where the town hall is in the dead center of the base, surrounded by walls and nothing else, no defenses in the center for any defensive units to target those, then that is what you can do. You can drop in a few miners, and that's going to help you get the second star, and maybe even the third star. I'm not quite sure about that, but there we go. That's going to be 0 seconds left in the attack. 64% 2-star, nice raid right there. But now let's have a look at a couple of our fails. So you will notice that we don't have a single 1-star in this war, and you will be wondering why I am thinking this is a fail. Well, if I go into my team, by the way, I'm not sort of blaming anyone in this war. These guys were obviously engineered bases, meaning this was very, very difficult for us, but I'm just going to show you what I mean by fails, quote unquote. So General Tony, for example, he got 3 stars in war total, and right here you can see 4k, he got 3 stars, and wait, actually, oh, okay, so we got a 100% and a 64%. Both of the bases had already been attacked, so pretty much he got 5 stars, to be honest. And then we've got Lewis, who actually only got 1 star. He failed on number 1, which is fun, you guys. He's number 3, attacking a town hall 11. And then we've got Wreckball, he only got 3 stars. Then we've got Who or Jones, 4 stars. So we don't really have any high level player who got 4 or above those stars. So that is disappointing to see, but again, that is because these guys were engineered bases. And yeah, then lower we do have a couple of people getting 6 stars, a few people who didn't even attack and are still in the clan. Lewis, if you are watching, what are you doing? I told you in clan chat. I'm not quite sure why you ignored me. Let me know down below in the comment section, Lou. I really do not know why these guys are still in. Maybe their second accounts, maybe not. I've got no clue whatsoever. But that being said, you guys, let's check out another attack. So I wasn't in war this time, and so I can't show you any attacks of mine, but we're gonna have a look at one of Lou's attacks, because we were talking about Lou anyway. So Lou, still, if you are watching, then let's have a look at your 2 stars. So right here we've got Lou attacking with bowlers and a single baby dragon, actually 2 baby dragons and 6 witches. Very interesting army composition. I'm quite sure I saw that in the CWL leagues. That's like some Clash of Clans stuff, but yeah, anyway, you can see he is going to take out a few structures on the outside. Expert is going to target that baby dragon, which is unfortunate, means the baby dragon is going to now fall. And yeah, he's going to drop in the bowlers right now with a single golem. That's interesting. Wow, very nice jump spell there, Lou. I really like that. Wow, you actually got 3 compartments. That is, yes, that's 3 compartments. GG on that. Then 3 baby dragons coming out of the clan castle. Well, now in my opinion, the Grand Warden ability was popped way too early. I'm not quite sure if that was by mistake or if it was planned out. I don't know about Town Hall 11 stuff, obviously, but in my opinion, I just think that the Grand Warden ability was popped a little too early. Are there any Inferno Towers in this place? So no, there are no Inferno Towers. Okay, so the Queen right here gonna take out that Wizard Tower, and the Tesla most likely. Bowler's gonna go to the outside of the base, so he may be the problem. This may be the problem. All of these bowlers are going towards the outside of the base, and sadly not in the center compartment where Lou even dropped that jump spell. So that is very unfortunate. Maybe the baby dragon should have been dropped on the top of the base for the bowlers not to go towards the outside, because you can see they are splitting up. Some of them are going towards the right hand side and some of them towards the bottom side of the base, and I don't think Lou's going to be able to get too many more percentage points, maybe about 13 more percentage points, not quite sure. Maybe at about 80% he is going to end the battle, or all of his units are going to die out. Now right here, there is no chance he's getting the 100%. Even if I was watching this live, I wouldn't think he would be getting the 100%, even though he does have the Archer Queen and Barbarian King abilities. I don't think, yeah, I mean, Archer Tower on the bottom of the base, cannon, another Archer Tower, mortar, cannon, yeah, way too many defenses pretty much. So let's do it times 4 speed. Where's the Archer Queen actually? Wait, let me pause it. Oh, okay, so here's the Archer Queen. I just lost track of her for a second there. Queen ability gonna be popped, and the Queen is now going to, oh, she didn't die. Okay, so I guess Louis ended the battle right there. But 87%, I mean, not too bad of an attack. Maybe Grand Warden ability way too early in my opinion. Only mistake you made, I guess. I don't know. Again, do not shout at me if that was actually a correct popping of that Grand Warden ability. What is the Grand Warden ability called? I think it's called something like the, I don't know, you guys. Is it called the Eternal Tome? Something like that. I really don't know. Let me know down below in the comment section. I've got no clue what the Grand Warden ability is called. I think it's called something like the Eternal Tome, but again, I'm not quite sure. Now let's have a look at a few 3-stars, because why not? We're gonna have a look at Noah's attack right here, and yeah, 100% against a Town Hall 9. I'm guessing Town Hall 8. Okay, so this seems to be sort of like a troll base, to be honest. Yeah, there is a hole right there, but that was really good because Noah could actually just lure out the clan castle very easily. Gonna drop in that poison spell and another one maybe, or is he going to keep that poison spell, the second one, for skeleton traps and so on and so forth? I don't know. We are just going to have to wait and see. So baby dragons in the poison spell, they are going to be taken out in just a few seconds because they won't be able to survive that poison spell. Actually, that one baby dragon survived a single poison spell, but it's going to be smart here and drop in a single wizard. I'm quite sure it's going to drop in 2 wizards now because he sees, okay, so what, okay, wow, okay, I've got no comment on this, honestly. So yeah, okay. Anyways, he is going to take it out eventually. I'm guessing. What is going on? Oh my god. Okay, so he literally lost every single one of his wizards. Noah, what was that? Jeez. Okay, you literally just had to drop 2 at once. I don't know what you were doing there. But anyways, let's not have a look at the negative. Let's concentrate on the positive. So nice heal spell right here. Gonna drop in that poison spell as I thought on the skeleton traps. A big giant bomb going to drop there, going to pop there actually, and 3 Teslas in the center of the base. He has a final heal spell, gonna drop it over here, and the Barbarian King, he's literally gonna be able to do literally nothing, just nothing. Then Wizard Tower, it is going to do a little bit of damage to the Hog Riders, but not too much. Let's have a look. Oh, they didn't even target the Hog Riders, so that is interesting. A ton of skeletons though, and the Barbarian King, so I hope the Hog Riders do turn to those and do some damage. So let's do it times 2 speed, and yeah, so that's just gonna be, the rest is going to be clean up, so that is really good. Barbarian King on the bottom of the base. Let's have a look at a Barb versus Barb King battle. So there we go, 3, 2, 1, bam! Barbarian King is going to get annihilated, and the rest is just clean up, so we're not going to have a look at that. Now we're going to have a look at a final attack. Let's have a look at an attack of our enemies. Okay, you know what, we're going to have a look at the number 1 player. So their number 1 player is going to 3-star this base. Oh my god, you guys. So personally, obviously I am not a Town Hall 11, so I do not know how these attacks work and how powerful the units are, statistics and all that stuff, but it seems near to impossible to 3-star this base. I mean, it looks so difficult. It looks like all of the bowlers would go around and around and around and never get to the center compartment, but we're gonna have a look at how Jet Benny Well actually did this. Sorry if I did pronounce that wrongly, but I'm guessing that is how it's pronounced. But the Archer Queen, so it's gonna do a Queen Walk. I always love Queen Walks. They are just so awesome. They are very interesting, to be honest, because you have to always have to keep an eye on the Archer Queen. Always gonna have to pop in those raid spells. Gonna keep an eye on the Archer Queen for the Queen ability if you don't have any raid spells left, and you also have to take out the clan castle, the enemy Archer Queen. It is something not that easy, but if you do manage to accomplish it, you feel great, because Queen Walks, I mean, personally one of my favorite attack strategies. I think I already mentioned it in this video. I'm not quite sure though. And now it's gonna do sort of like a bowler walk, because it does have 2 healers left on the bottom of the base, so he's going to hold on to the rest of the bowlers, gonna drop in that golem from the clan castle, and now he's just spamming in all of his golems, still keeping an eye on the archer queen over there, and the archer queen, she is going to connect with all of the bowlers. Wow, okay, so this is very interesting. Not quite sure why the archer queen is not going towards this jump spell instead of hitting this wall. No clue, but yeah, it seems like the bowlers aren't really going to go around. I mean, some of them are, and 2 or 3 of them are going to go into the center of the base, and oh my god, you guys, look at this. 2 bowlers, they are so lucky because this golem is tagging for the 2 bowlers, you guys. That's hilarious. Wow, okay, but anyways, he's got a ton of bowlers left on the bottom of the base. Wow, okay, so he's got a lot of them. Enemy archer queen, she went down in just a single second or something like that. The healers are going to start get targeted by all of the skeletons, and he popped that eternal tome, I guess, because of the healers, because you noticed the healers were slowly but surely dying out. Healer is going to die in 3, 2, 1. Bam! There we go, you guys. Okay, so I was kind of late on that bam, but anyways, so the bowlers, they are just going to annihilate every single structure in this base. And look at this, though. This is actually pretty hilarious. Inferno Tower is going to be the final defense left in this base. Bowlers stand no chance. Sorry, the Inferno Tower stands no chance against the bowlers. And 3, 2, 1. That is the absolute end of this replay, of this attack, and of this war. So that is going to be the 100% for the enemy clan. So GG on the enemy clan for actually managing to take us out. Now the enemy, they are on a 17 war win streak, so I will keep an eye on them and see if they can actually beat our 21 win streak. I'm not quite sure if they can do it, but they do have 265 wars won after all, so they may be able to do it. But that being said, you guys, I think I am going to end the video here. So if you did enjoy this and you would like to see more war videos, then please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what your comment question of the day is. It is still gaming, the topic is still gaming, and today I'm not going to do a comment question of the day because I don't really have any questions yet. I will answer the questions in the next video though, which is going to be tomorrow obviously. And with all that being said, you guys, if you haven't already but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, you guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.